Today on JD's Booze Reviews, we take a sip of the Easy Life. This is Easy Rider, a 4.3% modern blonde ale from Kelham Brewery. Let's get into a bit about the brewery, a bit about the beer, and let's get it poured. So as I say, brewed by Kelham Brewery, a brewery that technically doesn't really exist anymore. I mean, it kind of does in terms of a brand, but actually the brewery that started Kelham Island isn't the brewery that manages it now. They went into some financial issues a couple of years ago and were bought out by the team at Thornbridge, or the owner of Thornbridge, to try and keep that heritage brand alive. It had been going since 1990, I believe, and yeah, was kind of the first sort of real craft beer or craft ale to Sheffield, pretty much, or one of the sort of ones that sort of took off and became quite a big name in the beer industry. So, Easy Rider, 4.3%. They do have a pale rider, which I think is a slightly higher percentage, but this is the lower version called Easy Rider. And yeah, let's get it poured into a glass. So I had a bit of a brain fart and opened it, as you probably noticed in a few shots, and I opened it before I was supposed to, but no worries. So this is a bottle conditioned beer. Not a massive amount of carbonation, but yeah, look at that light golden colour. A nice orange-like aroma. Yeah, very limey, orange zest-like. Little bit grapefruity. A very nice smelling beer. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, that is very clean, very sort of almost, I'm going to say crisp. It's kind of a term you'd use for sort of lagers, but it is nice and clean. And well, yeah, it's got a nice crispness to it. That sort of orange citrus notes do come through nicely. But on the palate, you are getting a nice sort of balance with that, with some bitterness, which really, yeah, balances it out well. There's not much hop aroma on the nose, but very much a nice sort of bitter hoppiness. But yeah, that is going down nicely so far. You can tell why it's called Easy Rider, because it is easy as anything to drink. It is, yeah, very, very enjoyable. I mean, it's great to see that this brand still is existing today, because the beers that they do, I really like when you can see it around the gold label. It's like a 10 or 12% barley wine from Kelham Island on cask. Incredible, absolutely incredible. And this beer, I have had it on cask before. Don't think I've really had it in bottle, but on cask, it is a little bit more softer, let's say. It's not quite as bitter, not quite as sharp when it's on cask, but this is still a really tasty beer. Because I don't mind a beer that's got sort of sharpness to it. It's very moreish to a degree. You just want to keep going back and back into the glass to drink it. So, and that's why it's going down very quickly. There's a slight sort of floral note to it at the end. Very light, but it is there. Yeah, it's a nice balance. It's very... I was going to say it's traditional, but it's not really traditional. It's a really good example of sort of British ale. I mean, obviously it's a blonde ale. It's not dark in colour like you might see an ale in a proper old boozer, but yeah, it still has the sort of characteristics of an ale in flavour. Yeah, very, very good. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all those good things. And I will see you on the next video. Cheers.